Connie and Curtis.
Steve asked me for some tips about being a dad. Is that my homework?
Yeah, your homework I was going to ask, since you're the only dad to a non-animal on the show, that you could give a few tips for new fathers.
What do you want, like 5?
Sure. That's what I asked you for yesterday, and then you kept counting down until you got to 1, then you went into the bathroom and closed the door. So, I don't know however many you came up with.
That's what dads do.
You needed some alone time.
That was a dad move.
Okay,
right?
So what are some tips?
Okay, I'll go 5 if that's what you're looking for. Off the top of my head here. Tip number 1, always assume that your kid has shaken up the beer they're handing you. Always assume.
Okay.
You can't really get mad, because remember when we were kids? We did that too.
Absolutely.
You can't get mad.
Hilarious.
Exactly. Always assume.
Still hilarious.
Always assume.
Still hilarious.
Do you do that to Dan ever?
No.
Yeah, because that's not hilarious when your spouse does it.
Correct.
Well, and I don't fetch Dan's beers. And not because I'm...
Mistake. Wow. Wow.
No, not because I'm
I don't fetch Dan's beers.
I don't, though.
Hey, would you grab a beer while you're in there?
I will do that, yes, but I'm not getting every single beer for him. I didn't mean that the way it sounded. I'm not some bra-burning feminist. I'm not. No, I didn't mean that the way it sounded, but
no,
I don't fetch his beers.
But you would get him one.
Absolutely, and I do, but I'm not running back and forth.
You're not at the refrigerator getting yourself something, and he goes, "Hey, can I please have a beer?" And you walk back to the chair and sit down without handing him one.
Exactly.
You wouldn't shake it, though. Your spouse shaking it is bad.
His beer is expensive.
Too expensive.
I am not into squirting expensive beer.
Another one that hits home close around our house. This would be like for an older kid. If your kid is playing an instrument, one great tip is to tell them to practice being in marching band and make them go walk around the lawn.
I like that one.
Because it is annoying.
Practice being in marching band.
Hey, you know what would be great? Why don't
That's
you pretend you're in
hilarious.
the parade and go walk up and down the sidewalk? That's a good one.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Kids are great if you're in an argument with your spouse. Because you can now have a tiebreaker.
No, that's horrible.
And
a scoreboard? Because you usually say scoreboard, too.
Advice.
because they also work kind of like a courtroom stenographer.
They remember everything.
So there's a fight going on, and then I could say, like, Haley, can you read back what Mom said?
That is
2
bad
days
form.
ago? Do you remember? And
Do
then,
not put your kids in the middle of your argument.
And then they'll say it, and it's great.
Unless it's a joke and it's funny. But you don't do that as a joke.
No. A great bit of parenting advice would be that kids hate it when you tell them that their singing hurts your ears. Don't do that. They think that seems to be a mean thing, even though it is true. Please go in your room. And also, there are awesome things about being a dad.
Do you tuck your kids in every night?
No. Sometimes I don't even say goodnight to my kids.
Do you kiss them goodnight? Oh.
I used to feel bad about it. Now I don't. Now it's just part of our routine.
To not say goodnight.
Also,
I still kiss. I kissed my dad goodnight up until he died. Like my whole life. I still kiss my mom goodnight when we're together.
at the house, you give your mom a kiss.
Good night, Mom. Yeah.
No. There are some nights that
Lips. Totally kiss her on the lips.
There are some nights where I come in from the patio drinking a beer, and I'll say, "Where are the kids?" And kid will be like, "They went to bed an hour ago."
You just burp.
Number 5, kids in bed. Was that 4?
I think so.
Okay, or was
I
that
got
5?
an itch.
Maybe we're done. I can think of another one. Nice thing about having kids, because I talk about bad things about kids all the time. There is one nice thing. The cartoons that you get to watch now are so funny. Phineas and Ferb.
Are they really more adulty?
Yeah.
Like, do they have adult humor in them to keep parents entertained?
I think so. Total Drama is a trip. The Croods, which is a show on Netflix, is hilarious.
I've heard of the Croods.
Phineas and Ferb, top notch. These cartoons are better than the live.
Is Top Notch a cartoon, or were you saying Phineas and Ferb are top notch?
I'm saying that Total Drama is a top notch program.
Okay.
It might be the best show. And
Ever.
The Croods is so funny, too. They're so funny. Cartoons are the best part about being a dad. Back to you.
I like how this went from dad tips to the best thing being about dad too.
Yeah.
Well done. You did your homework real well.
Thank you.
He's really good at this. He is so good at this.
Hey, that was off the top of my head. Steve asked me about that yesterday, and I was like, yeah, okay.
Well, happy Father's Day, Curtis.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day to all dads.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, everybody.
Who's a dad.
Connie and Curtis.